Hello everybody, and welcome back to another American Truck Simulator video. Last time we delivered a load of crude oil from Great Falls, Montana to where we are now in Washington. Or no, Wyoming. We were going to go to Washington, but no, we ended up getting a load to Wyoming instead. And today we're going to be continuing on to Grand Junction. Delivering some more spicy chemicals, this time some diesel with our double trailers. Now, one thing I did actually figure out and stuff is if we go this, you can see that we can lower that third axle onto the ground. This is something that we haven't been doing, but probably should have been doing, because that reduces the amount of weight, and yeah, it's just overall it's better for the truck when fully loaded. Obviously, when you're not loaded, that's not really a concern. But, you know, when we're fully loaded with, what's that, 63,000 pounds of diesel, 31 tons, almost 32 tons, yeah, it's definitely good to have that down. And it's cool, because we have the aero cover on that one, so it's slightly more aerodynamic than our other wheels, which maybe is a good thing? I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you if that's a good thing or not. Anyway, that being said, let's go ahead and get ourselves out of here. Oh, I have the... Yeah, I was messing with the controls. I think I accidentally turned the wipers on and stuff. It's fine. I guess the truck's exit only anyway. Thank you. Oh, thank you too. It was a pleasure staying here. But now we gotta get back on the road. Yeah. And I believe we do have a couple trailers that also have axles on the trailers as well. So yeah, I went ahead and bound a button to do those as well. It was actually interesting. This button was bound back when I, you know, did my rebinding a while ago. But yeah, I just overlooked it until now. And I'm like, you know what? I want to look up what exactly is the rule behind, you know, these lift axles. And then apparently the rule is if you're loaded quite heavily, then yeah, they should be down. Pretty much most of the time they should be down, except for when you're running just by yourself, because then there's really no point. Oh, I'm going to let you get ahead. I didn't realize the road. I'm going to let you go too, because I accidentally shifted into neutral, and didn't mean to. Okay, everybody's just going to pass me. Alright. Who let the floodgates out? How did I not see these guys at the stoplight when I turned? Oh my gosh, they just keep on coming. They just keep on coming, and they won't stop coming to the route, and we hit the ground running. Alright. Let's go. What in the world? Just all the traffic is just like, yes, hello, bonjour. And nobody was interested in zipper merging. Which I guess is fair, because I was stopped. And it would have taken me a while to accelerate again. Because, I think I mentioned it. We have 63,000 pounds of diesel. It's not exactly easy to get going again. We actually have more than 63,000 pounds of diesel. We have diesel in the back, and we have diesel in the fuel tanks of the truck, which is, you know, rapidly depleting as we drive. I mean, maybe I wouldn't say rapidly depleting. It's depleting at a reasonable rate, but I guess for a truck that would be quite rapid. Trucks usually tend to guzzle a lot. Alright, we need to pull in for a weigh inspection. They should be happy that we have our axle lowered. Surprised they didn't complain about that before. Maybe it's some realism setting where they complain about your axle loading. It'd be like, sir, you need to lower your axle. It'd be like, right, sorry. Maybe it's some sort of realism setting I don't have enabled. Or maybe I could crank up all the realism settings if I can find where they are. Because that could be fun. Failed to visit the way. Where was the way? Oh, I had to go straight. Wait, no? Wait, where was the way station? Oh, I had to turn... That is well out of my way, Houston. I'm sorry, but yeah. That is well and truly out of my way. At least I think that was the way station they wanted us to go to. Probably. Yeah, I think so. Also, I'm failing to indicate for changing lanes. We're just all over the place today. We should have rested there, actually. I just realized we left a perfectly good rest stop, and we're pretty in need of some rest. But hey, at least we're in Colorado. Look at that. Colorado. Sorry, used the wrong horn. There we go. That's more like it. Gotta use the big horn. Make everybody else on the road be like, what the heck is that? And be like, no, we're just entering the state and we're happy about it. We're happy about it. That's what we do. I doubt many people are still watching this, or have been on this channel long enough to see my old Montana vlogs. But if you remember in those, whenever we crossed the state border, my papa would honk the horn. It's a bit of a tradition, you know? Bit of a tradition. Always love revisiting an ATS. Anyway, we'll stop here. Nope, they don't want us anymore. They're like, fine, you don't want the way station? We won't give it to you. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. You guys have a beautiful day. Excuse me. Alright, there's a car on our left. How you doing? We're doing fine. We're driving. Way later than we probably should be. Alright, we got an hour until we need to actually stop. Anywhere will do, Houston. I mean, we're nowhere near Houston. So, anywhere will do. Grand Junction. It doesn't really work in the same way. Alright, I see we got some sort of interchange here. Should I... Yeah, let's check the map. Let's pull up the map. Let's have a look-see. Ooh, Denver. Okay. We can stop in Denver. Yeah, because there's nothing for miles and miles and miles. So yeah, we'll stop at this Denver stop right here. So yeah, to get off, then go down. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that seems like the best course of action. Because yeah, otherwise, yeah, there's nothing for miles. Is this car gonna let me over? You see my lights, don't you? Go. 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 Go, please. Go, please. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Dude was adamant to not let me over. I will just run you off the road, that's fine. Like I will gladly just do that. I mean, I bet you prefer I don't do that. 32 tons of diesel, running you off the road. Doesn't sound like a great way to spend your vacation. So, you know, I would avoid it if you can. I would vehemently... No, I want to... What did I just do? I was trying to... I don't want to go this way. I want to go this way. I'm trying to get to this rest stop. But I think I left my beacons on? Yes, I did. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, mans. Okay. I mean, this better not be affecting my exit. Oh. Yep, you get by. I want to, there we go. I want to get rid of those mirrors. Because they're not as good as the in-cab mirrors that I can actually see out of. You know. And they were kind of blocking them. But they're good for time lapses when those mirrors are not available. But for in-cab view, I'd rather have them off. And I was trying to find the button to turn them off. Alright. Alright, we got this. I said, we got this. Leave a brake on or something? What did I do? Oh, I had the parking brake on somehow. That is peculiar. Didn't mean to do that. Maybe that's what I accidentally bumped. Was the parking brake. And I was just powering through it for a little bit. Okay, avoid sleeping violation, whatever. Again, it's all my fault really. I should have just stayed where we were. Should have just stayed where we were. And slept. Yeah, because I kind of just looked at the view and I was like, oh yeah, fuel looks full. Alright, we can go. I forgot that the sleep was also full. No, we were going to sleep. I really just need to sleep at the end of videos, and that way they're just like, okay, we're ready to go. Okay, this is the entry exit. Okay. Perfect. Okay, these are the 2 wide lanes? Yeah, I think so. We'll just pull straight forward. Yeah, these are the extra long lanes. Fit for 2 trucks or 1 long boy. And we are 1 long boy. Okay. Am I allowed to sleep? I am firmly in a parking spot. Am I not allowed to sleep? I am at a place to rest. Please, just let me sleep right here. No? Fine. I will turn around the other way. I think that's closer to the sleep marker and what the game wants. Yeah, I think this is closer to, like, the sleep, the actual marker that's telling you to sleep. Yes, use following key to stop engine, but we're not in a spot. Now we are. Okay, there we go. Silly good-for-nothing game. Anyway, driver Umberto has leveled up. Awesome. Alright, so that means he is a maximum hazmat. Maybe I should go ahead and actually... Oh, and Carl P. Wow. Alright, let's go to the menu. And, yeah, so company, driver manager... Nope, not the email. Driver manager. Alright, Umberto. Yeah, because we have him focusing on hazardous cargo, but he's got all the hazardous cargo, and look at that, he's hauling some pesticides. I guess now just do balanced, so just fill up all the rest of your skills. But yeah, I wanted somebody who could do the D-tank. Oh, and he's doing it with the International Lone Star. Perfect. Those trucks are... That truck and trailer is made for each other. Oh, wow, and you're doing that for the first time. Okay. No, they're actually using the dry bulk that I bought with the Volvo. Okay. And then the Kenworth is pulling the other thing. I guess that's okay. And then nobody's currently driving the other Freightliner. Which, by the way, the mod did update. It actually updated as of June 2nd. So, theoretically, I didn't need to play an outdated game, because it was June 8th when I recorded that. Or July 8th. Yeah, and it updated July 2nd with the new update. So, I'm not sure about that. For some reason, it didn't update on my end. But it was okay. We're playing on the full up-to-date version of the game now, though. So that's all good. And yeah, now we can continue our haul. And probably... Okay, yep, parking brake, yep, good, yep, okay, we're good. And probably get on with a little bit of a time lapse. What do you guys think? I think that's going to be a great idea. Let's just make sure we don't hit anybody on our way out, okay. We're good, no casualties from the double snaky boys. We don't want any snaky casualties. Stop. Stop. Let's just stop. Alright, and we can proceed. We can proceed. And also pull up these mirrors, because I need to be able to see. I can't see those mirrors. I mean, I could try to look through them, but it's not... They don't really work. Exterior view. Oh gosh, we're going to take out that stop sign and get stuck on that rock. We had it. We had our first snaky casualty. We had our first snaky casualty, and now we are on the rock. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's fine. Nobody needs to know what just happened. Oh, the cop's there. Hi, copper. I was just here because, you know, reasons. Okay, now we go. We run. Don't get too close. The snake's coming. Alright, now we can go. With speed. Okay. We're probably going to be a little bit late. I don't know if it has to do with our rest stop, but no, doing the rest stop a bit later should have given us more time. This must have just been a very tight job, and we should have rested before we picked it up. Because, yeah, they want it at 2:36, and we're not scheduled to get there until 3:09. But we got the urgent delivery music playing now. Maybe it is because we went all the way out of our way for that rest stop. We did go, like, pretty far out of the way for it. So that could have done it. I mean, yeah, to be fair, we shouldn't have had to go there. If I did things optimally, we would have just stopped at that rest stop that we stopped at earlier. We basically added 2 rest stops to a journey that could have been done with just 1. So, yeah, that's kind of on us. So, oh well, we'll probably get a little bit less money for this job, but I'm hoping we still level up. I think we're really close to the next level, so hoping we level up. We can also probably get away with a little 5 over the speed limit if we have to. Just so that we can try and get there on time. Yeah, now this is 154. 45 mile per hour curve ahead. Can we take it at 60? Probably not smart. We'll take it 10 over, though. It's not that sharp. Yeah, they wanted in 27 minutes now, and we're an hour behind. So it'll be about like 30 minutes late, 40 minutes late. Completely our fault, really. Because yeah, I bet that detour, while it didn't seem like that much, it probably was 30 to 40 minutes out of the way. The time scale in this game is shrunk quite a bit, so that you can drive across the U.S. in an afternoon instead of it taking 2 to 3 days. Yeah, we probably went on a 30 to 40 minute detour just for a rest stop. And we were at a perfectly good one that we could have used. But instead we wasted 30 to 40 minutes to try and find another one because of my hubris. Trucks. This way. Yep. Truck entrance. Hi there, guys. Alright, where should I park it? Straight ahead. Alright. I guess that makes sense, because the storage tank's probably underground. Yep, there's the fill ports right there. Alright. There you go, guys. I know it's a bit late, but that should be fine. We just miss out on... Yeah, we just get a $6,000 late penalty. We're still not quite to the next level. We were a bit further away from it than I thought we were. But that's not bad. Not bad. Yeah, 43 minutes late. Again, if we didn't do that big detour, then we would have probably been doing okay there. Anyway, I guess we can check to see if there's any jobs nearby. Because, yeah, I don't feel like we really did too much. So, we're looking for something in Grand Junction. Currently no cargoes for your trailer. Okay, I guess we need to go to, like, Moab or something. Yeah, ooh, bunch of crude oil in Moab. Okay. Wyoming, Washington. There, that's the haul we want. Back up to Washington. And we also got crude oil to the Great Falls Cargo Terminal. Interesting. So we just got a bunch of crude... Yeah, a bunch of crude oil. Must be like oil refinery. Okay, well, let's head to Moab, then. We can get crude oil there. That seems like the closest next stop. There's also Montrose. I don't think... We haven't been there, so I don't think we can get cargo from there, is what that's saying. We could try to go to Montrose. But that's risky, because we don't know what's there. Maybe check the world map, maybe. Yeah, there's a car dealer, a paid, and Peterbilt. There's a sawmill. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any, like... Doesn't look like there's any chemical plants here. Namikyu, maybe? But I'm not sure. I would forget what Namikyu does. But no, I'll just head to Moab. We've been to Moab. We know what there is. Yeah, there's a big old oil refinery here. There's a Gallon Oil. So we'll go park up over there. Actually, I don't know if there's anywhere for us to park over at the Gallon Oil. So we'll head to the... little rest stop on the intersection here. That sounds like a good way to end off the video. Yeah, we'll head down that way. And what we can go ahead and do is, because we're traveling light, Alright, did it already do that? Oh no, there we go. Go ahead and raise that wheel. There we go, there's it lowered. We want it up though. Yeah, there we go. Raise that wheel. I don't know if it was automatically up after we unloaded the cargo. I guess that would make sense if it automatically put it back up, but yeah, it doesn't automatically put it back down, which is interesting, to say the least. But anyways, off we go. Just a little bit of a hop down to where we can get some more chemicals. Because yeah, here they don't got nothing. They ain't got nothing here. They just wanted the diesel so they can fill up, you know, cars and trucks. I miss mainly trucks. Cars take gas. I mean, I bet there's probably some diesel-powered cars, but it's mostly trucks that take diesel. Probably that RV camper right there takes diesel, if I were to bet. Anyways, I mean, gas is far more commonly used, which is funny when you look back to like the origins of gasoline. It was originally just burnt. Because when they originally refined oil, you know, you got all the products. You got gasoline, diesel, kerosene. All they really cared about was kerosene. They burnt everything else. And diesel engines were big, so diesel was kept because they realized that they could use diesel in engines, but they didn't think gasoline was usable. They didn't think it was usable until, I don't know, someone invented the gasoline engine. But I'm pretty sure diesel engines, like internal combustion engines, it started with diesel. And then they were like, you know what, we can also use the gas stuff. Which, you know, it was just burning at that point, so it was basically free. So, yeah. It's interesting. All that. Oh, thank you, light over there. I think that's the useful light that I can rely upon. Because I got big Fouchois, you know, blocking the other lights. I think I can rely on him. There we go. We're good. Go. Oh, you better stop. You better stop. You better stop. You better stop, mister. Okay. Can't you see me turning this big old truck? With these two big old snaky trailers? Can you not see me? Maybe they can't see me because I don't have my lights on. There you go. Now they can see me. Now they have no excuse. Hauling light. We can get up to speed now. We can get up to the beans. The bean speed. The speed that the beans happen. Yes. Oh, we got a weigh station. They want to weigh us at the weigh station. Yet they want to weigh us at the weigh station. Don't they know we're an empty truck? We ain't got no weigh. I guess we're entering Utah. That would probably explain why they want to weigh us. Empty left lane. Loaded right lane. So technically I should go into this lane. Oh, that truck just disappeared. That's concerning. Technically I guess I should go into that lane, because I'm empty. But they want to weigh us, so we have to go to the point. Even though, yeah, we literally have nothing in the trailer. So we would go into the empty lane. Boop. 46,000 pounds. Alright, so now we know exactly how much the truck and trailer weighs empty. 46,000 pounds, almost 47. Very cool. Very neat. Leaving colorful Colorado. Goodbye, colorful Colorado. We're in Utah now. Welcome to Utah. Ooh, they got a boat. That's a boat. Look at that boat. You can't see it because it's got a cover on it, but you can tell it's a boat. They're trying to hide it. It's trying to hide the fact that it's a boat, but it's very obviously a boat. 24 minutes till our little rest stop that we found. Right outside of Moab. And then, yeah, next time we'll head on into Moab, get our crude oil again, and then be back on our way. Okay. Whoa. Oh, that's the truck stop. I'm like, what kind of street are we pulling onto? Oh, no, this is the truck stop. Okay. Seems like a pretty poppin' one. Cold drinks, fuel/gas diesel. Alright. This seems like the place to be at Uncle Joe's Stop and Go. Good old Uncle Joe. Okay, I'll just park over here in these bushes. I'm sure this is fine. There's not really any marked spots, so I guess we just kind of park where we feel like it. Here at Uncle Joe's Stop and Go. So we'll go ahead and do that. Stop the engine. And alrighty. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get myself a cold drink. But if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like. Subscribe for new videos. Have a great rest of your day. And yeah, next time, we're going to be grabbing that crude oil and heading up to Washington. See you guys then. Goodbye for now.